Well, as usual, the Henderson Classic Car Roll-In is always looking for unusual and rare cars to display at Car of the Week at our Tuesday night roll-ins. And I think one of the more rare cars we've come upon is Jerome Bergman of Hamburg's 1970 Plymouth Superbird. And the reason that's rare is because there was only, at least in the United States, around 25 to 2,800 of them made. Something like
1935 were built.
Okay, and as my research says that there's probably only around 1,000 that still exist today.
Mm-hmm.
They did these because they wanted to get Plymouth into the stock car racing with a car that they thought they could win with, and perhaps lure Richard Petty back to racing for Plymouth because he had ventured out with Ford. And Mopar had such success with the '69 Dodge Charger that they did similar things to, so they had to produce so many of these in order to use them as stock cars, and so they kind of, let's say, supercharged the Plymouth Roadrunner with the
Wing in the back?
Wing in the back and the cone in the front to make it more aerodynamic and better handling, and of course they upped the horsepower and performance. And you don't see too many of these today. I think when they first came out, what did they sell for? A little over $4,000, something like that. And actually, I've read that in some of my Plymouth publications that they really didn't catch on too well with some of the public right off the bat. In fact, I think they sent so many to dealers, and in some cases, the dealers took off the spoiler and the cone and made them back into Roadrunners to get rid of them. But lo and behold, nowadays, you'll see some of these fetching well into six figures, even a little better. But let's have Jerome tell us a little bit about the history of this one, the engine, and why it's one of his drivers. It's not really a show car, even though it's rare. He likes to get out and drive it.
I get out and drive it. I bought this one in 1983 in Hendersonville, North Carolina. And yeah, it needed a paint job, and it ran good. And we hauled it all the way home, and I used it, and we painted it back then, so it's got the original paint from 1984 when I painted it. So it's got some battle scars on it, but we've been using it, and that's the fun we have with it. You know, you go there and everybody says, "Is this a real one?" Yeah,
and yes, it is.
It is a real one.
And he even has Wile E. Coyote on the back end trying to catch it. But this will be the car of the week at tomorrow night's roll-in in Henderson, Tuesday night's roll-in, and Jerome will be there to answer all the questions that you have about the 1970 Plymouth Superbird. They were only made for 1 year, so we're really anxious to have him there. So Jerome, thank you, and we'll see you in Henderson.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Yep.